charged the camera and near about forgot to start taking video. Look what the cat drug in. Rather big cat, but in any case, let's see. We're gonna dry her out. Got us a little smoke rolling here. A little fire down in there. This ought to be a fairly interesting video for people that enjoy beef jerky. I made one run of deer jerky in here a while back and it is gone. Needless to say, it didn't last all that long. They shrink up quite a bit, you'll be surprised. A grocery bag won't hold all the meat off this deer when I get it dry. But it's some fine eating while it lasts. Well, got that started. She had a little bit of fat on her, so I thought I wouldn't mind doing that, doing this with the fat off a sheep. Sometimes I'm going to try it here. I'll try to render down the tallow. Got an old pressure cooker pot I'm going to set on the fire down there and melt that fat down. Might be a 5-pound block or so when I get done. I don't know. I know one thing, that feels good on your hands. You can dress one of these things out when they're fat, and your hands won't even shrivel from the moisture, you know. That's some good stuff. All right, show y'all some meat drying out, I reckon, next clip. Playing with rendering this deer fat down. Stuff smells good. That just about make me want to dig those little pieces of meat out of it and eat them when they get done. I don't know how that would be. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get started on that in a minute. Alright, so here we are now. It sure is nice to have a carcass hanging like that, where you can cut these little pieces off the legs and shoulders and stuff. But anyway, that's what I was going to show y'all. I learned the last time, see the thickness of that? That's off the back ham. I got it cut wrong. The grains are running, there's my finger. The grains are running like this. So when you try to take a bite of that, what you're going to do is you're going to pull a string off from here all the way to there. What you want is the meat cut to where the grains run like that, so that when you take a bite, it'll break off a little chunk. But anyway, there it is. A little salt, a little pepper on there, and I'll take that thing and lay it back there and get started. There's my fat that I've got rendering down. That'll be some interesting stuff later. So here we are this morning. There's a piece right there that's just about done. Edible though. Here's what we got. With a little of that fat's left, I filled up 2-quart jars with it, and this ought to be about ready tomorrow, by tomorrow morning anyway, most of it. And then of course I got the rest of her to finish. There you go. Deer jerky. here's my fat off that deer. A little over a half gallon. That stuff is hard as a brick. It's not like most fats. It's pretty much solid. It's more the consistency of, say, a bar of soap than any type of grease or lard. Might be some. That's some. No, it is too. You can see that right there. That's a consistency of beeswax more so than yeah, than any kind of grease. Good stuff though. I bet it'll be good on boots. Anyway, that's that part. So here we are. One dried doe. I still got this pile right here I just cut up yesterday evening, so good stuff. That I'm gonna probably let that go all day today and probably tomorrow too. I pile it up like that once it gets partially dry so that it won't dry too fast if I were to get too hot of a fire down here, and it'll just sit there and soak up smoked flavor. So there it is. Now I can finally stick this video up, I reckon. Imagine somebody will find it interesting.